Yo, what's going on, guys? Back again with another video on Egal Talks Football, and today we're gonna talk about this dear delusion and hate towards Arsenal is getting crazy, and now it's coming from actual journalists. It's no longer just Twitter, TikTok parody accounts. We now have actual journalists going at Arsenal and trying to speak about our season in the most hateful manner. And of course, once again, it's from the Liverpool fan base. It's from a Liverpool journalist, a writer for the Echo, chief reporter for the Echo, Ian Dole, has written this article. Who will win the title? He basically makes a point asking who will win the Premier League, and then he starts berating and insulting Arsenal. And we're going to go point by point and debunk everything he has said. First, he says who will win the league, right? 8 points clear going into the final 2 months of the season. It will require arguably one of the worst capitulations in Premier League history for Arsenal not to win the title. Okay, fair point. We would need to capitulate, and it would obviously not be good if we did that, and it would be a bad capitulation. I get that. That right there is a fair point. But everything else he says is a lack of professionalism and goes way too far with his comments. Listen to this. The fact that so much is going the Gunners' ways this season, lucky of injuries, ignoring the fact that we've had Saliba injured right now, Jesus has been injured, Partey has been injured. We've had so many players throughout our team injured this season. That right there, that first point is a minute point and makes no sense. Absolute BS. Then you go to the next point here. Trouble at their rivals. Trouble at their rivals. So when Liverpool won the league, when Man City keep winning the league, and Arsenal were not doing well, you didn't hear them mention the rivals struggling. You never mention other teams struggling when we talk about past winners. But now that Arsenal are winning, you're going to mention Liverpool struggles, you're going to mention Chelsea struggles, you're going to mention Tottenham struggles as if they're not having points totals as good as their previous seasons. Like, this is a minute point. Once again, it makes no sense. It's been debunked and it's a joke. Then we move on to the next point. You have this point here where he says general officiating decisions. What? General officiating decisions. Are they forgetting Lee Mason got sacked? Are they forgetting Lee Mason got sacked for the refereeing decisions that he had this season? Are they forgetting that the referees this season have made clangor after clangor for Arsenal, and VAR was just constantly making mistakes game after game for Arsenal? And yet they want to talk about the league being rigged. They want to talk about this referee decision going our way. The Brentford game alone, the referee forgot to draw the lines. What are they talking about? At this point, it's laughable. Continue. Then you have forget about that. They say teams not taking them seriously. That is just a blatant lie. You're now questioning the professionalism of other players on other teams, saying that they don't take Arsenal as serious as they take other teams. Maybe that might have been true last season. Maybe that would have even been true at the beginning of the season when people didn't know how good we were. But once you start seeing a team winning, you're going to want to stop that. To say teams are not taking us seriously is a blatant lie. Then you go to the next point here. What on earth are they talking about? Minimal pressure and expectations from the national media. Are you kidding me? Minimal pressure from the national media. Have you not seen Gary Neville from day one say Arsenal are never going to win the league? Have you not seen all these people saying Arsenal are going to drop off? Have you not seen these people saying after the World Cup they're going to drop off? Have you not seen people on TalkSport every single day saying that it just takes one injury? Like Jamie O'Hara saying it just takes one injury. The national media have actually been on Arsenal's case way more than they've ever been on Man City or Liverpool. What on earth are you talking about? This is a joke. You're absolutely, honestly, what are you talking about? Let's continue. That their ability to take advantage of situations that has been forgotten a few years ago under Mikel Arteta is now bearing its fruits. Their ability to take advantage of situations that has been forgotten a few years under Mikel Arteta and bearing their fruits. So you're saying building a team, getting rid of bad culture, getting rid of players that don't do well, cleaning up the wage bill, doing what any other football club does, and we're bearing the fruits? What is your point there? Isn't that what everyone wants to do? Isn't that everyone's goal to win? What are you talking about? Once again, it's just like, I think this whole article is a wind up, and it comes from an actual journalist. I'm going to show you guys who this is in a second. And then this is the worst part of all. This is the worst part of it all. Look at this. He says, in any normal season, they would be fourth. But this season isn't a normal season. And the failure to finish the job would be damaging their reputation, involving considering Arsenal cannot blow it now. First of all, in any normal season, you still win the Premier League with the points tally that we currently have. The Leicester season ended off with how many points? How many points did Leicester finish with that season? 81 or something like that? We currently have 72 points, if I'm not mistaken. We currently have 72 points, if I'm not mistaken. The points tally that we're currently on after 29 games is one of the highest points tallies in the Premier League's history. When you compare this points tally this season to points tallies of previous seasons, you're going to see that Arsenal are up there with the Liverpools and the Man Cities for the last couple of years. If I go to game week 29, of last season and compare it to game week 29 of this season, you're going to see that it's very similar. And I'm going to do that for you guys right now. Just to show you guys what I'm talking about. So this is the current league table standings at this moment in time, right? 72 points. He said that we would be fourth in any other season. Last season, right? If we go to the 29th game, last season, what was the points total? We would have been first, right? Since, as you can see here, Man City and Liverpool only had 70 points and 69 points, respectively. Then you go to the 2020 season, right? You do it again. You go to game week 29. We would have been first once again, if I'm not mistaken, because we had 72 points. They have 71. So once again, we would be first or we'd be second at best, right? Then you go to, let's do it one more time just to test this theory. Let's do it one more time. Just to test this theory, right? Game week 29. And okay, that season we would be second, but miles clear of Manchester City that season. Liverpool were extraordinary. They only lost one game and drew one game. Okay? Then just for laughs, let's do it one more time. The Centurion season. Let's just see what it would be in the Centurion season. 29 games. Let's just see. Oh, we would be first. Once again, we would be first. In none of those seasons, we would be fourth. So what are you talking about? What were you talking about in that article? What are you talking about? Because in this article here, you said that we would be fourth. You said in any normal season, we would be fourth. In no season in Premier League history would a team with the points total that we have right now, 72 points, would be fourth in the league. That is just a blatant lie and disgusting behavior from actual football journalists. And if you guys don't believe me that this is a football journalist, let me show you guys who the journalist is. This is Ian Dole. This is the gentleman who wrote this article. Now, I don't want you guys to give the guy abuse, but I just find it hysterical that the Liverpool Echo, obviously a Liverpool-based journalistic articles, and he is a Liverpool beat writer. If he was serious, he would have just spoken about the actual issues at their club instead of coming over here and talking about what they did. But I find it hysterical and it's a joke. This is what we have to deal with on a regular basis nowadays. And also, moving on to the next part of my video, we got to deal with people saying that referee decisions going our way. Like
Varsenal.
Let's have a look. Don't. Buvey.
Varsenal.
Buvey, don't.
No, it is. I'm doing it now. Varsenal. How is that a foul?
I'm not going to lie to you. Respect to Buvey, but to say Varsenal, you're now just taking lines from Liverpool and other clubs saying any team that gets any decision that you feel like is not right going their way is VAR. Well, we know based on this season alone, we've been screwed over numerous times. You can say, oh, the referees are just terrible for everyone. Fair enough. But now to say Varsenal, you're pushing it, bro.
Varsenal.
You tried it with Liverpool last week. Now you should stop it.
You know what? Adam McKola, I don't usually agree with him, but he's right. You tried it with Liverpool last week. Now you're trying it with Arsenal.
How has he found that funny?
Just sitting there like
Rory's dying.
complete lunatic. Arsenal.
You see, Rory's rightful to call him out because what are we really doing here now?
They're desperate for Arsenal to win the Premier.
Oh my God, they're desperate to Arsenal to win the Premier League. Is it that they're desperate for Arsenal to win the Premier League, or what we're doing this season deserves of a Premier League winner? Like, you guys are pushing the envelope so much to try to paint this narrative that Arsenal is getting gifted the league. How are we getting gifted the league? We've gone out and we've won all these games. We've taken points off of historic rivals, with Tottenham getting a double over them, getting a win at the Emirates against Liverpool, beating Chelsea away, beating almost all the all the London derbies, winning them away and at home. What are we talking about here? Come on, bro, you're better than this.
Premier League. I'm sick of it, lads. They give 7 minutes of extra time, lads.
Oh my God, you're forgetting about. You're saying 7 minutes of extra time. What are we talking about here? Now we're saying, oh, extra time. You're giving them too many minutes of extra time. Are you doing a Jonathan Morley? Are you pulling a Jonathan Morley now? Is that what we're doing again?
Bournemouth. Little Bournemouth get the mega bus down to the Emirates. They get a beautiful 2-2 draw. And it's, what is it, 7 minutes? It's 6 minutes on the board.
The reason why they added the extra minute is because somebody went down and they needed to add the extra time because the person went down during the extra time. So they added the extra minute because that player went down during the extra time. What are we talking about here?
Varsenal.
You just made me want Arsenal to win the league all over again.
It's fine.
Even Adam McKola wants Arsenal to win the league now. What?
Arsenal.
Martinelli's in.
Oh, Anthony Robinson own goal.
I think this is going to VAR, boys.
Is it Varsenal?
Okay, at this point, they're just joking. Listen, you got to just take it. Guys, with success comes haters. With success comes people that are extremely rattled. And I've never seen anybody more rattled than rival fans this season by Arsenal's success. I'll bid you guys adieu there. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Leave a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know what you guys thought about the content. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Big up to everyone who's watching. Really do appreciate it. This has been Egal Talks Football, and I'm out of here, people. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and you know what, you can become channel members and check out our videos that we do live streams almost every single day.